broken bones, psychological trauma. Most will need years of rehabilitation. And remember, this is just 9 kids. Think of the thousands still stuck there with no help at all. And it's not just Gaza. In the West Bank, Israeli settlers are moving into Palestinian communities, setting up tents, claiming land, and forcing families out. In Masafir Yatta, settlers set up tents for the third time. And near Jericho, 20 Bedouin families have packed up and fled after repeated attacks by settlers and soldiers. Videos show them leaving in the dead of night with all their belongings. This is forced displacement, and it's not being called out loudly enough. So what's the rest of the world doing? Former EU Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell made headlines by accusing US-linked armed groups of killing hundreds of starving civilians in Gaza. He also blasted the EU for doing nothing. Meanwhile, Israeli opposition leader Yair Lapid visited the UAE, meeting with the president to discuss hostages and regional stability. Everyone's trying to play the diplomatic game now, but the real question is who's doing it for peace and who's doing it for politics. So what does all this mean? This war isn't just about Hamas and Israel. It's about power, land, survival, and now political theater. Hamas wants to stay in control. Israel wants to crush Hamas and rescue its hostages. The US wants to maintain influence while avoiding blame. And civilians, they're just trying to survive the next airstrike. Every tent hit, every family displaced, every child flown out for surgery, it all tells a story. A story of injustice, imbalance, and indifference. So what's next? Hamas wants real guarantees. Israel wants results. Trump wants headlines. But what we need as a global audience is truth, accountability, and pressure. This conflict won't end with hashtags, but it also won't change unless people pay attention, speak up, and call out the hypocrisy. Because behind the politics, this is about lives, ordinary people just like us. So if this video helps you understand what's really going on, like it, share it, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the world watching even when the media stops. Thanks for watching, stay informed, stay critical, and I'll see you in the next one.